New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life. And good morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert pushing the wrong buttons. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is 8:15 on a Monday morning, and that means it's time for morning prayers, an opportunity to be together in consciousness and raise up a vibration of consciousness of good for everyone on the planet. Good morning, Chris. Happy Monday. Good to see you. So grateful, grateful, grateful you're with us. And Ursula, good morning, dear one. Always fabulous to see you with us. So grateful you're here. And Space Cadet Snowflake checking in. Good morning, Wayne. Again. Good to see you. Wayne was on the visioning call with us this morning. So we do a Monday morning visioning every Monday at 7 a.m. And then every day of the week we do the morning prayers as a whole team of us. So thank you for joining us today, dear ones. My name is Reverend Robert. I want to tell you, I'm still basking in the glow of what this past weekend brought, and what we were able to accomplish Friday night. If you weren't with us or you hadn't heard, we had a hootenanny of a good old time on Friday night. I know that there it is. Look at that cast of amazing characters. We had so much great music, and the replays are all available on our Facebook and YouTube pages, so you don't have to listen to me ask you for money. You can just skip to all the good parts. And we want to say a special thank you to everyone that has donated to our fall fundraiser, and our fall fundraiser continues. We're going to let it run through the end of the year, and you can pick up all the great gifts and things like that. I mean, look at these coffee mugs. They are just, except the fact that I got tea running down the front of mine, sorry. But they are just glorious and colorful, and they look great. And our new image that we created, Deeply We Are One, on a coffee mug or a sweatshirt, I tell you, they look amazing. So, and I want to share with you that we've got a whole bunch of really, really cool stuff that we announced on Friday night that's coming forward in the coming weeks. And one of the things I want to highlight before we pray is a new interview series that I'm doing Beyond 2020. And the very first interview that we did was with our very own Laura Topper. And Laura's on today at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And her guest today is Reverend Dr. Roger Teal from Colorado. So I'm personally always excited to be able to listen in when Dr. Roger prays. So we want to invite you to join us for that a little bit later today as well. Good morning, Suzanne. Grateful to see you here with us. Good. And Prince Fleet Easton. Yeah, I was just talking about the Beyond 2020 interview. I'm going to be doing, Prince and I are going to be doing, Prince Fleet and I are going to be doing an interview later this afternoon for that same program. So, Sir Prince, I look forward to seeing you on that and connecting with you later today and having a great, good old conversation. Pretty sure this is Terry Paul Choice over on one of the other groups that doesn't like to tell us who people are. But thank you for that. Congrats on the fundraiser. It was a fundraiser. We did raise a lot of fun. So, all right, let's get out of this jibber jabber and get into some prayer here this morning. I tell you, every Monday when I start with visioning and the day. By the time I get to this point on a Monday, I'm usually pretty well practiced up, and I'm always excited to get into my Monday, and I'm always excited to get into the week and to take the deep dive and say, hey, um, what are we going to create this week? I know what has to be done, and what do I fill the rest of my week with to create more and cool stuff and still stay on top of the network. Uh, so let's get excited. Let's get excited for the week. Let's get into that place of letting go of this moment, letting go of what we thought might happen or should happen or must happen in this broadcast, and just get into that place of knowing that there is truly only one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that I call God, the source and the supply of all life, of everything, the oneness, the allness, the everything. And what I know is I know this one self-existent cause is right now taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. I recognize that oneness that I call God is expressing itself through the heartbeat, through the breath, through the imagination, through the livingness that is everyone on this broadcast, everyone that hears these words now live, perhaps later in another time on the replay, no matter when, no matter where, no matter how, each one is being lifted up by the vibration of this prayer, for we are each connected to everyone everywhere. Deeply we are one. Deeply we are one. And so I am filled with a deep, deep sense of gratitude in this moment for a revelation that is occurring, for this a revelation of a glorious vision, a vision of a world that works for everyone. A vision where we let go of any of those ideas of what's supposed to be or what must be, and we step into the allowing, the sense of allowing what is to be what is showing up. Because what is showing up is what's happening. It's the outpicturing of our consciousness. And if I choose to change the conditions of my life, I change that by changing the consciousness first. I change the consciousness by looking towards the good, to denying that there is anything wrong or broken here. There's nothing broken in the mind of God. Everything is perfect in the mind of God. And so it is only broken in the human mind. And if it's broken in the human mind, I can change that. I can change the human mind to say everything is working out perfectly here. Even when I don't see it, everything's happening for a divine reason. And yes, it may suck on the human world. And yes, it may be yucky and nasty and suffer. And I may transcend that. And so this day, that is what I affirm, that I know I have within me the ability to transcend, to transmute, to transcend all the humanness that's going on in my life and turn that towards the good, turn that towards a vibration of love and peace and positivity, turn that vibration towards creating a world that works for everyone, creating a world where forgiveness for debts is the norm, where the borders are irrelevant, where there's enough food and resources and shelter, and there is no homelessness on the planet, for everyone has the space to call home. Everyone has a space that they may feel safe and comfortable and live the life of the divine. To live the life of the divine. That is what we are doing here this day. We are each living the divine life. We're living God's life in unique ways, and sometimes strange ways, or sometimes crazy ways, or sometimes ways I don't understand or agree with even, and yet I know at the end of the day, it's all still God. Could be nothing else. And so I said, I cast this affirmation of truth into the vibration that is God's life, into the creative force that is God's life. I know it must be acted upon. It could not be left void. This word could not be ignored by the one. It could not be left void or unfulfilled. This word must be fulfilled. That is the universe. That is how the whole thing works. And so we claim for each one that is touched by this vibration, a deeper sense of peace, a deeper sense of purpose, a deeper sense of the calling to be on the planet, to serve the evolution of human consciousness, a deeper sense of the calling to be a beneficial presence, to bring our gifts and our skills and our talents to bear, to reveal just exactly how it is that each one is being called to show up in service to this mighty, mighty vision. A world that works for everyone. And a world that works for everyone means that the world must be working for each one that hears these words, each one of the forerunners of this great vision, each one committed to making this vision happen. That means the beginning step must mean our lives must work. And we do that through the power of prayer, through the power of visioning, through the power of meditation, through the power of our spiritual practices. We create the life we truly desire. And so I claim for each one that deep sense of knowing right here, right now, we are each creating the life we truly desire, moment by moment by moment by moment. And if what we see in our world is not what we want, then we change our thinking, we change our consciousness, and we create the truth, the life we truly, truly desire. And so that all begins with clarity. And I claim for each a sense of that clarity this day, a sense of clarity pouring forth, a sense of clarity pouring into each one's life, allowing each one of us the opportunity to say, yes, 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 that is mine to do. And no, 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 that's not mine. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that over there. That's not mine to do. This is mine to do over here. And I claim for each that deep sense of knowing, that deep sense of absolute clarity, that what is mine to do is mine, and I am doing it, and I am here to do it, and I meet with great success moment by moment, day by day. I affirm for myself, I affirm for everyone here on this broadcast, that each one is met each day with great success. As we live in trust, as we live in assurance that the success is rising up to meet each one of us, then we are met each day with with those uncommon ideas, with new connections, new opportunities, all that is necessary to bring forth the great vision that is your life. Every part of that, everything that is necessary is already on the planet. It's coming into your life exactly as necessary. And if it's an imagination, if it's an idea that's not yet on the planet, that's okay, because when it is necessary, it'll be on the planet. The technology, the advances in humanities and connection and community and all of it, it's all happening in divine time, perfect time, in a great and glorious way to bring forth this new vision. Heaven on earth, heaven as earth. Heaven is my life, heaven is your life, heaven is the lives of each and every one, according to how we define heaven. Ooh. Mm-hmm. That is what we are about. Living the life we truly desire in the heaven of our own creation, where there is enough of everything for everyone on the planet to have this truth, to live this life, to live God's life. So I am grateful to know this truth, to be the conduit through which this truth reveals itself this day. Most especially grateful to know that this vibration is already raising up the hearts and the minds of countless souls across the planet. For there is no boundary to where this good may vibrate. There is no boundary to who may catch this vision, catch this vibration, catch this prayer. There is no boundary to how God may demonstrate this prayer. So I just get myself out of the way with a grateful heart, grateful heart for this process, for this moment. And most especially grateful to know God's got it. So I get out of the way. God's on the job. This is already a done deal in the mind of God. And I let it be. I let go. I release this word into the law that is already operating upon it, already demonstrating. And I let it all go. I let God be God. And if any one word of this has resonated in any way, please join us in an affirmation of this truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Oh, thank you, dear ones. Thank you so much for being with us. And so it is. I say yes. Woo. All right, what's going on today? I think I mentioned that Dr. Roger Teal is going to be on the Cosmic Prayer with Laura Topper. I'm really excited for that one today. So we're going to look forward to that broadcast today. And, there is really so much going on. We're about to launch the 40-day peace vigil, and you're going to start seeing a lot more of this around Facebook and in the internet and on our newsletter, affirming a peaceful transfer of power. A 40-day peace vigil. It's going to start on December 12th, and it's going to run through January 20th. And what this is it's an email campaign. It's an email program. So you get one email a day, each day for 40 days. We're not going to slam you with all kinds of offers and all kinds of different stuff. One email a day for 40 days. We do need you to sign up. If you're signed up on one of our other email lists, this is totally separate. So please sign up on that. Just go to newthoughtmedianetwork.org/40-day-peace-visual. I think I'll put a live link in the comments, and check it out. It's going to be a really, really, really fun time. And hey, another thing we're doing that is totally free and opening, it's on a love offering basis. For those that are longtime visionaries or vision practitioners of the visioning process, or if you've never done visioning and have no idea what we're talking about and you want to be a part of this most powerful process, then we're going to do this program over the New Year holiday. 14 different sessions across the weekend. You may attend as many as you like, one or all 14. It's totally up to you. And what we're going to do is there is an optional session a half hour prior where we'll teach the basics and teach people, again, the basics and how to use the program. And then following each session for a half an hour following, we will also do a sharing experience where as individuals we can share and be together in that way. So watch for more information and links coming today to sign up for that. That's going to be in a Zoom room. That's not going to be broadcast live. Those are going to be in a Zoom room. So yeah, that's what's happening. And keep an eye out. Start saving Saturday mornings. Saturday mornings starting in January, 9 a.m. The Science of Mind and Spirit lecture series. We're putting together a team of ministers, myself included, my brother Reverend Elzia, Reverend Michelle Wadley, and a couple others that we're still talking and making sure can make the commitments. But we're putting together a team of ministers, and we're going to explore the science of mind, the textbook, chapter by chapter, verse by verse, throughout the year. It's going to be a really, really good time. We're putting together some people that are very astute at how to teach the science of mind and spirit. So if you've been wondering what this philosophy is all about and what we're doing and what we're talking about here, well, this is going to be a great time. And if you've been around the philosophy in the movement for a while, I believe you're also going to find a ton of value in what we're doing here. So, all right, I'm running long. One more quick thank you to everyone that donated to this weekend, to last Friday's Launch 2021 event. We do love you. It's amazing how you've stepped up to serve this mighty ministry. And if you weren't able to be with us but still want to make a donation, hey, please do. There are links all over the place, and we still have thank you gifts, so you can still pick up one of our thank you gifts. I'm out of here for now. We'll be back at 11 with the Cosmic Prayer and Laura Topper. Until then, dear ones, thanks for being with us this morning. We'll see you again soon. Peace and blessings. Bye now.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.